know all the theories, master all the techniques, but when touching a human soul, be just another human soul. Jung said that we project parts of ourselves onto other people. But what does that mean? What if what you so admire or so reject about that person, what if that person you can't forget is actually a piece of you trying to emerge? You don't love them for who they are. You love them for what they awaken in you. You don't hate that person. You hate what they show you about yourself. People become mirrors, and some show reflections. Projection is the unconscious trying to show you what needs to be seen. You think about that person every day, and you don't understand why. They are away, but inside they live. They represent a wound, a memory, a forgotten part of you. Carl Jung called it the shadow. Everything you didn't want to be, everything you rejected, but still lives inside you. Life will put people in your path who activate this shadow, not to punish you, but to make you see where you still bleed. Maybe that person was never the problem. Maybe what you feel for them was always about you. Until you accept this truth, you will continue to find it in other forms, in other faces, in other voids. Look inside. Look in the mirror. Not to judge, but to recognize. And when you do that, that person will stop chasing you. Because you will have found yourself. Traumas, memories, unresolved desires, all of this finds a mask in the figure of that person. You cling to her figure, like someone clinging to a symbol of what was missing, of what was denied. Sometimes, that pain isn't because it's gone. It's because, along with it, the illusion went away. That something outside of you could complete you. Jung didn't talk about getting over people. He talked about integrating, bringing to light what has been repressed, embracing the shadow you have projected onto others. When you understand this, she stops being a ghost and becomes a master, the master who forced you to look inside. In silence, everything is revealed. Carl Jung said that what you avoid hearing is exactly what you need to hear the most. We live surrounded by noise, external noise, internal noise, thoughts that won't shut up, emotions that explode inside, even when everything seems calm on the outside. But silence, true silence, is not the absence of sound. It is the presence of essence. Jung said, "Those who look outside dream, those who look inside awaken, and silence is the gateway to this awakening. When you are silent, the masks fall, the ego is silenced, and the shadow appears. Silence forces you to face what you have been running away from your entire life, to your wounds, your traumas, your denied desires. But that is where healing begins. Because in silence, you stop fighting the world and start listening to your truth. In the deep silence dwells your higher self, the part of you that doesn't shout, that doesn't judge, that doesn't rush, but that knows. This silent presence is your ancient wisdom. It's your purest consciousness. It's the guide you've ignored in the midst of chaos. And Jung knew the process of individuation, of becoming whole, begins when you stop running from yourself and start listening. Silence is not empty. It is full of answers. It is not an end. It is the beginning of true transformation. And when you dive into it, you do not come back the same. You come back whole. And now the question is no longer, why can't I stop thinking about her? The question now is, what did she bring out inside me that I haven't yet had the courage to face? Maybe that person was never the problem. Maybe what you feel for them was always about you. Look in the mirror. The cure is not in the other person. It is in what they show you.